I'm fucking gay. And I'm gay. I don't need to be your dirty little secret.
Mm-hmm. I'm also curious about this story about this man, this construction worker. Would we say that he himself identifies as straight?
Totally.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There was no room for even being bisexual. He identifies 100% as straight, and it was really fun at first, and then it was a nightmare. It kind of kept going back and forth for 15 years.
15? Okay. That only opens up a can of worms of questions. So
I know.
So if I may pry.
Please.
Okay, well, by all means, tell me when to stop. I presume then he only dated Sherry, that identity of yours?
That's how it started.
Okay.
Yes, that's how it started for sure. But he was dating the girl that lived across the hall from me when I was in New York City. And I could see in his eyes every time I passed in drag, he would just like hear me clicking down the hall, like click, 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 click. And the door would fly open and be like, oh, hey. And I'd be like, hi. And I could see it in his eyes. I was like, mm-hmm. But I was like, there was no way I was going to get like involved in anything. They break up. She moves away. A year later, he shows up at one of my shows. And I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I just wanted to see your show. It's funny. I'll give you a ride home. And I'm like, okay. As soon as I got in that car, I was like, knew where this was going. So it was just very kind of one-sided sexual, dressed as Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he's like texting me, he's like, hey, I'm in your neighborhood. I'm like, well, I'm not dressed up tonight, and I'm not getting dressed up to, can we say anything?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not getting dressed up to suck your dick. Okay. So he's like, I've seen you how to drag. And I'm like, okay, come over. And then it was just like that for a while, and it was really fun. But then it just kind of progressed where he was like, well, I don't want you fooling around with other people, and we should be one-on-one. And I'm like, well, we're going to have to talk about the menu. And
because I need some sides that aren't on offer at this
we need
buffet.
something more than one entree. And I just knew that I should keep my wall up emotionally because it's a whole other world. Anyway, long story short, I let down the wall, and then that was just a huge mistake. So 1 week we eventually lived together for a little bit. And it would be great. He could see my friends and hang out and come to the shows once in a while. I never, ever met anyone in his world at all. Never even went to where he lived. It was like it was the whole thing. And then one day he would freak out and be like, oh my God, I can't be with the guy. This is crazy. I'm not gay. And I'm like, okay. And he would leave, and then he'd always come back. And then the next week I would freak out and be like, I'm fucking gay. And I'm gay, and I'm not going to be, I don't need to be your dirty little secret. So this kind of went on for 15 years. But the sex was really good. And he was actually a really good person. He was a really good person. He just couldn't reconcile it in his head. So whatever. We're still friends. And I'm the only guy he's ever been with.